What if I asked you to go get me a dog, but you brought me a cat?
So.
Really? And you never went to go get the dog I asked you for?
No.
Where the fuck is my dog?
Alright, so Marvel's What If Episode 2, What If T'Challa Became a Star-Lord? Let's start with the positives.
We can do that.
What did you think?
Okay, totally, thought it was great to hear Chadwick Boseman's voice, you know.
Definitely. R.I.P.
Totally, yeah, R.I.P. to him. You know, that was totally nice that him and a few of the other MCU actors got together to do this. It's a nice question for the title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The art style is growing on me. I was very on the fence for episode 1 about this art style because, you know, I was like...
Yeah.
But it's starting to grow on me, and as far as this episode, you know.
Yeah, it's kind of coming into its own. So, you know, art style's not too bad. I mean, I've seen better, but it works.
Yeah, I mean...
It works.
Compared to some of their other stuff that they've done in the past, I'm gonna say we all right right now.
Yeah, they are.
we are all right now.
It's okay.
They had a few interesting action sequences. I totally was into Yondu.
Yondu is dope. I always like Yondu. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. Yondu is always a good character.
He's slick. I like him.
He was definitely
I totally
slick.
dig him. I like, what's that guy, Korath? His humor was... Yeah. You know, he was ridiculous to me. I thought, you know, as can as he was, you know what I'm saying? Like...
Yeah, he was cool.
Yeah. Well, what'd you think?
I thought it was pretty cool. I think T'Challa becoming Star-Lord, you know, having a completely different personality than Peter Quill, I thought it lended itself to this. Kind of cool, you know. T'Challa's not a jokester and, you know, and all that type of shit. He don't throw out one-liners like Peter does. So it was kind of interesting to see T'Challa's personality.
He kind of did.
A little bit, yeah.
He's kind of slick in his very proper way, you know.
His joking was still a little bit different. It wasn't as often as Peter would, you know what I'm saying? But they kind of threw that in there a little bit, but he still had a lot of that serious kind of personality that T'Challa has, you know, with a little bit of joking on the side, you know, but I thought it was interesting to see his personality in this role, you know what I'm saying? What I would like to see, and I know a lot of motherfuckers is probably gonna be mad about this or be like, oh, hell no, but I would like to see them switch places. I mean, T'Chaka is still alive in this universe, so obviously if Peter were to somehow end up... T'Chaka is T'Challa's father.
But
he's still alive in this one, so if Peter was to change spaces with T'Challa, he wouldn't be the king of Wakanda, but if he somehow ended up wearing the suit, that would be a trip. Because, you know, Peter's joking ass personality, I don't think that should be crazy, but, you know, they'll never do that because, you know, you can change white people to black people, but you can't do the opposite because, you know, motherfuckers be getting mad at shit like that. But anyway.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, bottom line, I thought it was an interesting concept. You know, I don't think it was the best episode so far. I actually liked Captain Carter better than this one. It was a cool episode. It was all right.
Okay, so what are the negatives for you?
I can't really think of one thing offhand. I just wasn't as into this one as I was with the first episode. I don't know why, but I felt like people were missing. Like, you know, I kind of missed the fact that Rocket Raccoon wasn't there. I wish he would have been there. You know what I'm saying?
Or made a cameo.
I wanted him to be there.
Drax.
I wanted him to be there. Drax made a cameo. I wanted Rocket Raccoon to be there. I miss Groot. You know, I mean, I wanted it to feel like the whole team was here. You know what I'm saying? And they weren't. You know, I mean, it was okay.
It's a what if, and it's a totally different scenario.
Yeah, it was an okay episode. I mean, I think they could do better, but I I don't know, man. It just didn't really hold my attention as much as the first one did. I don't know.
Well,
that's just me.
For my negatives, I'm gonna say it's kind of contrary to what you were saying. That's how like you liked, T'Challa's personality or whatnot.
Yeah.
Being so different from Peter's. Because I kind of feel like at the age T'Challa was when he got on this ship, right? I feel like, in him growing up on the ship, his accent probably would have died a little, no?
Yeah, that's true. I mean,
being raised by other motherfuckers, I'm thinking his accent would have died a little, but he stayed being T'Challa. You know what I'm saying? Like, from Wakanda, like as if he never left Wakanda.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. His accent definitely should have been watered down some more. You know what I'm saying?
And I know this is gonna sound super crazy, but seeing as how I use Ebonics very frequently, but I do have a grammar police vibe about me. Okay, and I'm just gonna say I was very bothered by the title of this and then watching this episode, okay? I'm just gonna say, when you say T'Challa is becoming a Star-Lord, to me, that means that there are going to be multiple Star-Lords present in this episode for me to watch, you know what I'm saying? Him, like somebody to watch him with.
Right.
Second thing is...
Hold on. But see, what? I think what they meant by that is because, multiple universes, multiple Star-Lords. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, and to that, I'm going to say the very first scene of this episode, that guy Korath called him the Star-Lord. I'm just going to say, what is it? Is he a Star-Lord or is he the Star-Lord? Just asking. I'm just saying, can you be clear with me as your audience? I'm a normie and all that, but help me out.
You are not a normie, but anyway.
Semi-sorta. Anyway.
You are nowhere near a normie.
I feel like I am,
Nah, you are deep in nerd territory. You've been involved with this comic book shit.
Listen.
You've been involved with this comic book shit for way too long to be calling yourself a normie.
I feel like, I'm not as deep as a lot of people, but you know what I'm saying? When Yondu's lackeys picked up T'Challa by accident, right?
Right.
We all saw this. Like, we acknowledge T'Challa looks nothing like Peter Quill, but they went there specifically to pick up Ego's kid. Did they not? That was the whole point of them going. And they got the wrong kid, who just happened to want to hang around for a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
But they never went back to go get the right kid.
Went back to get the right kid. And if they had, I think that would have been better if they both would have been raised up on this ship. And then, you know what I'm saying?
That shit would have been crazy.
2 Star-Lords is what I was just saying. The title was misleading to me. Okay? And that's all that was bothering me so bad. Okay?
I feel you.
I'm just saying. And that just... seems like back then, those type of Ravagers, you know what I'm saying? If you were on a mission, you would have just handled your mission.
Yeah, they outsourced it and shit like that.
No, it wasn't. He didn't go. Yondu didn't go presently, but those were his subordinates. You know what I mean? Those were Ravagers who went.
He didn't hire somebody else to go get them? There wasn't outsiders?
Those were Ravagers.
Oh, well. Shit.
They said all humans look alike. So, there's that joke. So whatever. Anyway, what is your overall take on it, man?
You know what? I didn't like the fact that that Thanos was on there being a good guy and shit. I kind of didn't like that. Why was he a good guy?
He said he still was with the plan that he had. He thought it was a sound idea, Oh, fuck, it was funny. I liked his character, but it's your opinion, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know it was a different take, but I don't know.
I totally thought that shit was funny.
I felt like he got neutered, man. Like they nerfed him or something. Like Thanos is. I'm not about to go into this long ass. I'm not finna do that. Yeah, but that was a trip to me.
Yeah,
I'm just like, wait a minute. Thanos is a good guy now? Like, the fuck? I guess.
Yeah.
Overall, though.
Yeah.
What did you think about this episode overall?
Besides my dislike of, me being misled by the title of the episode, because I'm just thrown. But anyways, it was alright enough for me to get through it, you know what I mean? Like, shit, it's not like I was dying and, like how some of the other shit we be watching.
Oh my God.
You be like,
no, it ain't that bad.
Dying halfway through, like I was able to sit up and watch it, and find some positives,
Yeah. It wasn't that bad. Overall, I would say,
out of 10.
Out of 10?
Yeah.
Man, you gonna make me rate this shit?
Out of 10.
Man, I give it a 5. Man, it was just average. It was
same.
Yeah, it was average. It was something to watch.
It was same. The
interesting concept with T'Challa, getting picked up by the Ravagers and all that shit. But I don't think it was executed as good as it could have been.
Right.
But anyway, yeah, it was alright. Give it a 5.
Exactly.
That's it?
Yeah.
You done?
Totally.
Yeah, I'm about done.
Bye.
We'll holler at y'all.